It's been about 3 weeks since we've done a quarter hunt and fill episode, so I figured let's go ahead and do one to see if we can get some silver quarters, some W quarters, or maybe that 2010p Yosemite National Park quarter we're still missing. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, we've got a quarter hunt today, and if you've been following the series, all we need for all of the clad quarters for all of these books is just that 2010 Philadelphia minted Yosemite National Park quarter. Now, I went ahead and took the liberty of finding out what other ones we could use upgrades on. We could use a 2010p Grand Canyon, 2012p Chaco Culture. We need a better Philadelphia minted 01 Rhode Island State quarter and a nicer 08D Hawaii quarter. On top of that, we're going to be looking for any nicer Eaglebacks from 1965 to 1998. And of course, silver quarters, W quarters, varieties, proof quarters, or foreign quarters in this hunt. Now, if you're new to the channel or new to the series, this is going to be episode number 7, and it's already boxes 46 and 47 on the year. And if you'd like to start the playlist from the beginning, I do have that playlist linked both down below in the video description, as well as pinned up here for your convenience. I'll also make mention that we've been struggling with finding silver quarters lately, and even though we have found 15 silver quarters on the year, which is by far my best year ever, we haven't found any in quite a few boxes. Now, I'll start off by saying that I have a 2-box hunt to begin this video with, but I am picking up another box tomorrow and maybe another box on Tuesday. So if I don't find anything worth mentioning in this video, I will add those boxes to this hunt and we'll make it a 4 or 5 box hunt. All right, we're going to slide the books out of the way. I know I have 2 circulated boxes here because I can see from the holes in the bottom of the box that we have circulated quarters. Let me slide these out of the way. We'll come back and we'll do a live box opening on box 46 next. All right, we are off and running. Please, let's find some goodies. But more importantly, even though I want silver, I want to finish that 2010p Yosemite National Park quarter to finish off that book. I don't see anything fancy schmancy. Definitely got a circulated quarter box. Let me get to hunting. And if I have a find, we'll be back to share it. Well, it took us 21 rolls to have our first find, but I will definitely take it. We've got a W quarter, and it's going to be a 2019 because there's no privy on there. Which design is it? And that's going to be a War in the Pacific 2019 W quarter. Only 2 million quarters minted of each of the 5 designs in 2019 and in 2020. West Point minted 2019 War in the Pacific quarter. Good start. 29 rolls left of the box. Well, we finished that quarter box, and we did not find silver yet again. We did get the W quarter from 2019. I did pull out a pretty nice 2009 Puerto Rico Denver minted quarter. Don't think I need it, but we'll check it. Couple of nice Eaglebacks. Pretty nice 1967, should be an upgrade. And a really nice 1977 Denver might be an upgrade as well. On top of that, I did grab a 2022 Nina Otero Warren quarter because I am going to be filling up the 2022s as well. And then we did find a dyed chip at the mouth. You can see it naked eye. 2022 Philadelphia Wilma Mankiller quarter. And that's it for that box. That box is done. Let's go ahead and slide it out of the way and do a live opening on box 2 now and see if we can find some silver for that pesky 2010 Philadelphia Yosemite National Park quarter. All right, this is the box. Looks like we have a heavy roll here. That's like a quarter heavy, and that looks like it's a quarter light. We'll have to see if those pan out the way they look. Let me get the hunt going. Fingers crossed. We get what we need. Well, we're on roll 45 for the second box, and it's been cold as far as W's and silver, of course. We have found some things I'll show you at the wrap-up, but we do have a silver edge here, and the reeds don't look right. Figured I'd bring in just in case. It is a silver quarter. And it's not going to be a silver quarter. It's not going to be a silver quarter. It's going to be a 2011 100 something. Let me do a little research on this coin. See if I can figure it out. It looks like it's going to be Asian in origin. But before I make a guess, let me just double check it, and I'll be right back. All right, I figured it out. I thought I knew what it was based on the design, but I wasn't going to guess. It's a 101 from South Korea. I'll take it. Obviously, it's not silver. Just looks nice seeing the edge in the roll. First foreign find of the hunt. Still no silver. And still no 2010 Philadelphia Yosemite. And as a matter of fact, no 2010 Yosemites from either mint. Let's get back to the hunt. And hopefully we have another find. Well, that's all she wrote for box 2. And like I said, since I'm getting more boxes and we didn't find silver, I definitely will add a box or two to this hunt. That being said, for the 2 boxes so far, I did find a Nina Otero Warren Philadelphia and Denver quarter, which I'll be adding to my 2022 book. We got that 1 and 101 from South Korea. We got the W quarter, which is the 2019 War in the Pacific. Some potential upgrades, 09, 11, and a couple of 12s. I'll check against the book. We did find some nicer Eagleback quarters. Hopefully we got an upgrade or 2 in there. We got 3 die-chipped 2022 Philadelphia Woman Man Killer quarters, and these are the ones where the die chip is at the corner of the mouth, as you can see right there. So we definitely have it. That's a pretty nice one. That's probably the nicest of the 3, which is why I put it at the bottom. And then I actually found my first 2 ever die chips at the nose. And I'll go ahead and show you this one, which is probably the nicest example, as you can see. So a couple of those as well. And these were both the Woman Man Killer Philadelphias, just like the other 3. So some die chips, possible upgrades, a foreign, a W, and a couple of additions. That being said, the hunt continues for silver, and the hunt continues for the 1 Clyde quarter we still need. Man, hopefully I can find it in the next box or 2, and I'll be back when I have that next box or 2. All right, I am back. I was able to get 1 quarter box today, and he said he'd have another box for me tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and hunt this one. If we have enough finds to add to the board, then we'll stop the video. Otherwise, I'll be back with another box, box 49, mañana. Let's go ahead and crack open this box and see if we have any enders. It's definitely a circulated quarter box. I could tell from the holes in the bottom, but man, this is glued all the way to the top. I hate when the boxes are like that. It does make opening them difficult, but you know what? I'd rather have a difficult to open box than not a box at all. All right, man. And we do have a lot of 2022 enders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like we got 8 enders that are 2022s. But you know what? Can't get mad at that. Maybe we'll have a good one in there. All right, let's get to the hunt. Hopefully I can add to the board. Hopefully there's silver. Hopefully that Yosemite National Park quarter. We're on roll number 6 of this box, and I wasn't going to show you the first die chip, but the second one's a dandy, so I'll show them both. First up, we have a 2022 Philadelphia Woman Man Killer. We've been finding these die chips, but this one's kind of cool because it's got a little one at the mouth and a little one at the nose. Never seen one with both spots having a die chip, so I'm going to pull it aside even though they're minor. This one, however, is a Maya Angelou 2022 Philadelphia, and take a look at the die chip on the mouth of this one. Holy cow. That's about as good as they come on this one. I have to take a look online to see if there's better ones, but man, that one was naked eye visible. Crazy. Definitely hold on to that one. Anyway, just wanted to show those. I won't be showing them all, maybe at the wrap up. Now it's time to get back to the hunt and find some silver or that Yosemite National Park quarter. We're on roll 27 of box 3 of the hunt. And even though it's a bad tear job, I think I see a silver quarter hiding right there in the roll. Hopefully that is a silver quarter and not a Canadian or a foreign, but it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. I think we have silver, and it's going to feel good to add it if it's an addition to the books. And it's not going to be an addition because it's another 1964, but it's definitely a 1964 Denver, 90% silver quarter, and that will be added to the year-to-date totals, and that makes number 16. It's great seeing silver, although it's not one we need for the albums. I'll take that anytime because it's been a bit. Let me get back to the hunt, see if there's more silver in this box. We have finished that third box. There was no other finds in the box other than a whole bunch more of these die chips. This is the most Philadelphia 2022s I have seen in a box, and it produced a lot of die chip quarters that I'll add to my collection. You guys have already seen those pretty much, but man, that is a lot. These are all the nicer Eagle backs that I'm hoping we can upgrade a few coins with. These are all the nicer state and territory quarters that I'm hoping we can upgrade some of those. And we got a foreign, a W from 2019, a silver quarter. Of course, that's the find of the hunt. I always enjoy finding those. And then I did get a 2022 set PND of the Nina Otero Warren quarters that I'll be adding to an album as well. So, not a bad mix of finds. And because we got a silver, a W, a foreign, and some potential upgrades, I think we're going to call it here on a 3-box hunt. Let me see if I have any upgrades or additions. We know we still didn't find a 2010P Yosemite National Park quarter. And for the 3 boxes I searched, 150 rolls, I didn't have a Philly or a Denver in any of them. Crazy. Let me go ahead and compare these to the books, come back with a wrap up of what we did. So obviously we didn't find any quarters prior to 1964, so nothing for this book as far as an upgrade. That being said, we do have 4 upgrades in the Eagleback clad ones. I'm going to switch out this 1967, although one in the book is nice. There's a little more hair detail than the one we found during the hunt. The second upgrade is going to be this 77D. You can see that upgrade. The third upgrade is going to be the 81P. Definitely a nicer one. This one has a little bit of a ring of death on it. And then we're also going to upgrade the 85D. They're both nice, but this one also has that little ring of death from being an ender. So we have 4 upgrades in the Eagleback clad quarters. I'm going to plug those in, and then we'll move on to the next set of books. We didn't have any better quarters for the state quarters from 1999 to 2003, but we did have 3 upgrades from the 04 through the 08 years. We've got a better Oregon State 2005 Philly, as you can see. A better 06D South Dakota, and one of my hit list items, a better 08D Hawaii. Let me plug those in. We'll get to the next book next. For the National Park Quarters album, we didn't have that many to upgrade or at least look at, but we did have 3 slightly better ones. I'm going to upgrade this 2011 Gettysburg from Philly, 2012 El Yunque, Philadelphia, and 2012 Philadelphia Hawaii Volcanoes. They're just a little bit more lustrous with a little bit less of the dings and dirt on them, if you will. Let me upgrade those, and I'll be back with the last book in just a second. The last book is a new book that we're adding to this series, but I'm not adding it to the totals just yet. It has the 2021 Crossing the Delaware and, of course, all the women quarters for 2022. Now, when I open it up, like I said, there's spots here, but I already have those quarters that I added to this book before I picked up this book. I have the Maya Angelou's, the Sally Rides, the Man Killers, and the Otero Warrens already done, and I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for the Wong quarters when I find them. Just wanted to point that out. We are working on this book, and like I said, I will add the Crossing the Delawares to it, so it's a complete album as we move along. Now let me come back in a second and get this sheet updated and tell you how we stand. All right, I got the sheet updated, decided to use the same one because, like I said, we had no addition. So we're still stuck at 295 of the 372 quarters we're looking for. And really, what we don't with the clad ones, once we find that 2010P California Yosemite National Park quarter, it's the only one we need. On top of that, we do need to find a lot of silver, but hopefully we can find some down the road. We now have 16 silvers on the year through 48 boxes hunted, and we're almost out of the year, so I'm hoping I can hunt at least 4 more boxes before the end of the year to have 52 boxes hunted. That's the goal. I know it's a long video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. Anytime I can get a few things off my hit list, like the Hawaii quarter, some nicer Eaglebacks, the silver quarter, and a W quarter, you can't get mad at that. Hopefully we'll find other additions and upgrades in the next hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. Nothing like finding silver during your hunts and adding it to your 2022 silver jar.